Sorry, I closed the screen. That was my fault. Well. Yeah, that was my fault. I closed the screen by accident. Oh, now I'm pissed off because now I've got 3 fucking lives to download. Oh, I pissed myself off. But yeah, the house that I just delivered to, the guy was an avid rally fan. His son still does rallying. Because often his rally car used to be parked there, and they used to go as a family and travel all over the place, sometimes, you know, abroad. And he used to know where all the good places were to stand at rallies to get good video footage, and sometimes they could sell it to TV companies, but they put a stop to it in the end. But this one particular day, he'd gone to a rally and his son was stood right next to him. Now, they knew all the best spots to stand in, but they also knew to be standing and be safe, you know. But this one particular rally, a car careered off the track and it hit him right in the head and killed him instantly, right in front of his son. And he was such a nice dude, you know. Such a sad story. And what I used to do was, I'd get my, when I was massive into my motorcycling, I used to get the motorcycle news every week and I would read it cover to cover. There was nothing I wouldn't read. So I'd get that on a Wednesday. By Friday, I'd finished it. So I'd take the paper down and I'd give it to him. John, his name was. So he'd get the motorcycle news, and then he'd hand it to the guy that lived over the road, who was a fireman. So it'd then go to the fire station and go around all the lads at the fire station. So yeah, but he was such a nice guy. And I remember on one of his trips, where they'd been to watch a rally, he came back with a die-cast Ducati MotoGP bike, which was the one that Valentino Rossi raced for those. I think it was 2 years he was there. That it was just a waste of his time. But that's actually up in the pub with all my other motorcycles, you know. You guys can see and hear me now, can't you? Because this is where the internet goes ropey. If we can get through here, we should be good. Right. Awesome. Right, I'll be back. Yeah, it was a real sad story. They're a lovely family. They've got a son and a daughter. And yeah, the little goggy that you just heard barking, I assume is the daughter's Jack Russell that I met years ago. But I'll leave them a bill now. They pay every 6 weeks or so I don't call there anymore. Yeah, it was a terrible story. And he was a lovely lad as well. Really nice bloke. His son's a real nice guy as well. Right, let's get these last 2 done and try and get away from the worst internet area known to man. Man, I feel hungry again today. Man, am I not eating enough? Hey Rocky, welcome back buddy. Sorry about the mucking about. Yes, Joe number 2. Right, I'll be back. It does Joe number 2, sadly. But then, what a way to go in terms of, you know, it was fast, he never felt a thing, it was instant, and he was doing what he loved, do you know what I mean? That's the way to go. It's better to burn out than to fade away. The great words of the Kurgan from the Highlander. Yeah, none of us know when we're gonna go, but I'm 100% sure that when we do, no one wants a long dragged out thing. You just want to go. No, none of us do. We'll all sleep when we're dead. Right, let's get this one done quickly and get out of here, because the internet is proper ropey. We'll scooch off to the next customer and then we'll have a look in the book. Nice, Rocky. Suzanne, sleep is too quiet. Correct. You're getting into my routine, you lot. Right, it's 2:15. He's on Twitch. Let's get on there. Hang on, no, it's 4 o'clock. He'll be on TikTok. Let's get on there. Got the hammer shot. That's Hayley when she's modding the hammer. Pow 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 pow. Dr. Susan. He's right next to me. I'll show you him now. I'm just gonna have a quick look in the book as we're scooching on down to the next bit. Right, that's all good in the hood. I'll show you him now, Susan. Are you an actual doctor? Or is it like a university qualification doctor kind of thing? Oh, thank you, Joe number 2. Does that look like the face of someone that's got to behave? So you're an actual doctor, Susan. Right, come on, Pooh. This way. That's mad, Joe number 2. But the trouble is, once the rot sets in, you've had it. I used to sleep like a baby until I was 15 and I started doing this. Internal medicine. What does that mean then, internal medicine? Are you actually a doctor in a surgery, or do you work in a hospital, or... Yeah, I know Rocky, he's here for once. Yeah, the usual face of looking like he took a shit and stamped in it. Ah, right, got you, Susan. So do you work in a hospital for that? Or like a specialist place? Well, come on. That's some job, that. I hope you've not got like the scalpel in one hand and the phone in the other while you're watching me. Look at him, look. Can you get in the van? Can you get in? You gotta get in. Here we go. You put your left paw in, your right paw out, in. Now get in the goddamn van. Yeah, I'll bet, Susan. Fast changeovers, call outs, all that kind of nonsense. He's an idiot, Susan. It's the door okey cokey. Is that right, Rocky? Yeah, 15 for me. Once I started work, that was it. Having to sleep twice a day, working like I do, sleep's ruined. He's like it at home, Joe number 2. Sometimes getting up on the bed, the slightest little thing will put him off. And then we get the little disco okey cokey. He's a funny little dog. He's got his little strange ways about him. It's the same with all pets though, I guess. They all have their own little character. What at all, Mark? Yeah, definitely. He's such a knob. What are you doing? Don't you be putting different songs on, Pooch. We don't want How Much Is That Goggy in the window, alright? Yeah, I'm with you there, Rocky. I mean, I get more than that, Mark, but it's not usually quality sleep. On the times when I've stopped drinking, you know, I have to make myself exhausted, and the sleep is better than the sleep I get when I'm drinking, but it's hard to come by, you know. I've had a cold all week, Glenn. Jesus, Ali, Harry Potter back to back. Oh my God, that's a horror fest for me. Not much. Joe number 2, I wouldn't have thought is going through his head. Yeah, there's nothing. Don't ever underestimate the power of a nap, Rocky. Haley got him as a puppy, Susan. So he was I presume he was about 8 weeks. He was just a baby. Rocky, I mean, I can do a day's work on a nap, easy. A 5-minute nap, bosh, and I'm raring to go. Nothing wrong with a nap, Joe number 2. Depends. Usually, if I have a nap, Ali, it's usually quite good sleep. Yeah, I'm very nasally, although I'm a lot better today. There's nothing really wrong with me now, Glenn. But like I say, what I used to do if I was flagging at work, I'd put my arms on the steering wheel of the milk float and I'd just rest my head on my arms, and I'd sit there until my eyes started to roll for about 1.5 to 2 minutes maximum. And even that would just pep me up and get me going again. And I only ever fell asleep once. Yeah, same here, Lualasa. I fell asleep once doing that for half an hour, but then, you know, I was only a kid, so I got my ass into gear and I ran down. That wasted half an hour and caught it back up. Because in those days I could probably do it now, but I'm not used to running at work anymore like I used to, you know. Right, I think what I'll do now is I'll quickly take these painkillers before we go over the hill. Top of my glutes are in today.